It's number 2. It's the second episode of NFT Daily Blog. but that's irrelevant. What's relevant is the topic for today, which is 3 areas or 3 main elements of valuable NFTs. Because there's a lot of discussion around how to add value to NFTs. Do they have any value at all? So I think it would be good to kind of summarize what, in our opinion, is crucial when creating an NFT and creating an NFT that will actually create value in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
So,
okay. And how do you want to start?
I want to start with number 1.
Okay. What's number 1?
I would say a community.
Community,
yeah.
Right. So, the whole main concept between evolved around Web3 was community, right? And building community has always been a very important thing, and it's a very beneficial thing for a brand or any company out there or any project. However, I believe through the year of 2021 and 22, all this community people said about, I'm building community with my NFT project, it was bullcrap, right? It didn't make any sense because they were just spending a lot of marketing dollars, boom, 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 money, money, money. And then what they were getting out of it, they were just selling out and then disappearing after some time, adding no value.
I think hype. This is something that they were getting
basically
out of it.
Building hype. And now these brands that are coming into this industry, these more reputable projects that are coming in, building something greater than just something for a short-term period of time, they are mainly concentrating on building value through building the right community by incentivizing them beforehand, before taking money from them.
Yeah, I think this is an old rule that I read about in this book, 1,000 True Fans, which was like, just give away enough free information, mm-hmm. or create a community of 1,000 people, and then you'll not have to work at all in your life. So just imagine building a community of 200,000 people, 2 million people, 5 million people. So I agree. I think building a community would be crucial for creating a sustainable NFT space.
In a different way, right?
In a different the way that will be discovered.
Yeah,
we don't know this yet, but we are about to find out.
Because everyone's just saying community. I'm like listening to a lot of influencers, a lot of businessmen within the industry. They're always just saying community. But do they really know how to build the right community? That's the question. The person who finds out the right way to build that community,
what would be the right community to support NFT project, right? Yep. What's the right combination of NFT and community? What about number 2? What would you consider the second most important element of valuable NFT?
I believe utility.
Utility.
Elaborate. Utility is basically adding some specific thing behind the NFT. Because NFT is just, code on the blockchain, right? NFT can be represented as a JPEG, but that holds no value for the mass adoption, for these brands to attract their customers, right? And what these brands and these businesses have to do is basically include specific perks, exclusivity, that's very important, right? Exclusive access to specific, let's say, sales of products, right? Also being able to get...
So just like for people to understand, let's say that you're purchasing a concert ticket, mm-hmm. right? For some superstar. What would be the perks involved in buying that as an NFT? Let's say that you're buying a ticket and the extra value of that ticket that is also an NFT ticket would be the ability to talk and actually meet the superstar, right?
Basically, that's one kind of thing, right? But of course, it's not going to be for the masses. It's going to be very exclusive, limited
This
edition,
cannot
right?
be for masses,
Yeah.
because then it wouldn't be exclusive, right?
Yeah, of course. But of course, NFTs can be for the masses also, right? In a different type of model, like from a loyalty perspective, right? From a memorabilia perspective, because once you buy a ticket, that ticket just goes into the trash bag. But what you want is you want to have something that you can keep as something that, not everyone has the opportunity to always go to a concert, to a football match, to another country, to buy a ticket to fly to, I don't know, to Asia, to Japan. They really want to have something that they can keep as basically a postcard, right?
Okay, what about digital twin?
Digital twin.
Yeah.
That's something very valuable, right?
Yeah. And this is something that's happening already. Like brands like Gucci,
yeah,
Nike.
They're all working on it. They
working on it, or they have already launched?
They didn't launch specifically digital twins. They launched basically redeemable NFTs, so redeemable items with that specific NFT, right? But there's more to digital twins that we can discuss in a later stage, I think.
Okay.
But
so let's just move to number 3, which would be gamification.
Oh, that's one of the. I think.
Why do you think gamification is important for the mass adoption of NFT?
It's the most important, because an NFT is just a JPEG, right? And there might be some utility behind it, but you need to also kind of engage with them, with the user, with the actual end customer, right? They want to have let's say, a seamless, immersive experience involved in it in order for them to be engaged into that specific project. So for example, I'm a brand, I'm gonna create a game that will immerse them into this and engage them so they can have so much fun and enjoyment, but also receive some rewards. So with that, for example, receive, let's say, a stamp, and once you receive multiple stamps and you find, I don't know, you have a quiz or some specific, let's say, just experience that you need to solve or you need to do in order to receive that, that's the added value that brings to it.
Gamification always makes sense.
Yeah, gaming industry.
I think it's time for the question of the day. I know you're not prepared because you didn't know, but I just thought of
let's do it.
Would be super interesting. What is the difference between the NFT that you can use in the metaverse and an avatar that you use in the metaverse? Is there any difference?
There's no difference. The avatar is the NFT. There is no difference between that, because in the metaverse, okay, let's say there is different type of things, right? Because you can say a metaverse might not be on blockchain. It's not on blockchain. There's no specific value to that avatar. You, for example, purchase specific skins, and in that time you basically add that skin, or let's say clothing, to that avatar. But without that,
unless Snoop Dogg created this avatar, right?
Oh yeah.
And then there's like 5 of them.
Yeah.
So it's kind of exclusive version of Snoop Dogg's NFT that only 5 people can have.
Oh, that's
and he created that with his own personal touch and everything.
Oof.
So I think there is a difference between avatar and NFT that could be used in the metaverse, but I don't know.
I believe
Seems like it.
I believe more of a rarity level. So something, because let's say you say that there's gonna be a clothing line from Snoop Dogg, but Snoop Dogg, he's gonna create 1 million avatars, let's say not avatars, clothing lines to that specific avatar, but he'll create, let's say, only 10 legendary ones, 100 platinum ones,
yes,
and etc. And
yes,
the ones that have less supply will hold the most value in it.
I think that's all for tonight.
For tonight? Okay.
For today, whatever.
Cheers. Let's go.